Hi everyone, this is Sandy. Welcome to Easy Cooking. So today I'm going to be recreating one of David's from 101 Cooking Easy recipes. If you haven't checked out his channel, please take a minute to do so.
His channel is called 101 Cooking Easy, and over there you will find over 100 easy and delicious recipes. He has recipes you can prepare any day of the week, and you will also find recipes you can prepare on any special occasions. So please take a minute to check out his channel and subscribe to it if you like what you see.
So today I'm going to be making his deep fried southern style chicken. Really easy to make, super delicious. The preparation time and the cooking time combined is going to be about an hour and 40 minutes. So I really hope you enjoy this recipe. Let's get started.
Let's go through the ingredients. We need 3.5 pounds of chicken pieces. I'm using drumsticks and thighs. To marinate the chicken, we need 2 cups of buttermilk, 2 tablespoons of kosher salt, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, and I'm also adding a pinch of crushed red pepper. This is optional. To cut the chicken pieces, I'm using 2.5 cups of flour, and I'm also using 1.5 cups of Panko Breadcrumbs. We also need 1 tablespoon of kosher salt, half a tablespoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of chicken flavor bouillon, a teaspoon of ground sage, a teaspoon of ground thyme, half a teaspoon of granulated garlic, a teaspoon of dry cilantro, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and a pinch of crushed red pepper. We also need 3 to 4 eggs, a quarter of a cup of your favorite barbecue sauce, and a dash of your favorite hot sauce. And we also need 6 to 8 cups of vegetable oil for frying. Let's get started. Rinse the chicken pieces with cold water. Pat them dry with paper towels and place them in a large container. Now season the buttermilk with 1 tablespoon of black pepper and 2 tablespoons of salt and a pinch of crushed red pepper. Mix well and pour this mixture over the chicken pieces. Make sure every single piece is well coated with this mixture and marinate in the refrigerator overnight or at least 2 hours. Now in a large container, combine the flour with the Panko Breadcrumbs and season this with 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of chicken flavor bouillon, half a tablespoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of sage, a teaspoon of dry cilantro, half a teaspoon of thyme, a teaspoon of granulated garlic, cayenne pepper to taste, and a pinch of crushed red pepper. Mix well until well combined and set aside until ready to use it. After the chicken is well marinated, now in a large bowl, combine the eggs with a quarter of a cup of barbecue sauce and a dash of your favorite hot sauce. Mix well and set aside for a minute. So now grab a piece of the chicken and coat it with the flour mixture. Continue to cut the chicken pieces until all of them are well coated with the flour. After all the pieces are well coated with the flour, now dip the chicken pieces in the egg mixture and transfer back to the flour mixture to coat them once again with the flour. Check off the excess flour and place them in a baking sheet or a large plate. And continue to repeat these steps until all the pieces are well coated with the flour mixture. Once you're done, let them rest for about 15 minutes just so the chicken pieces can absorb the seasoned flour. Now in a large saucepan or skillet, preheat about 7 cups of vegetable oil to a temperature of 350 degrees Fahrenheit. It is important that you use a thermometer because if the oil is not hot enough, the chicken will be extremely greasy, and if it's too hot, the chicken will get burned without being cooked completely. Once the oil reaches the right temperature, cook the chicken about 3 or 4 pieces at a time and make sure the temperature of the oil doesn't go below the 325 mark. The dark meat of the chicken, like the legs, wings and thighs, with the bone in, will take about 12 to 15 minutes to cook, while the white meat of the chicken, like the chicken breast, with the bone in, will take about 10 to 12 minutes to cook. And if you're using skinless and boneless meat, it will take about half the time, about 5 to 6 minutes. So just keep on cooking the chicken pieces until they are completely cooked and have a nice and golden brown color. So after 12 minutes or so, the chicken should be ready. Remove it from the oil and drain it on paper towels. If you want to make sure the chicken is well cooked, the internal temperature of the chicken pieces should be 165 to 170 degrees Fahrenheit. Keep your chicken pieces warm and crisp in a 200-degree oven while you keep on frying the rest of the chicken pieces. And that's about it. Once all the chicken pieces are done, you're ready to eat. Enjoy! I really hope you liked this video. To print this and some other delicious recipes, please don't forget to visit my blog and don't forget to subscribe to be notified of future updates. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!